What's going on, guys, and welcome back to a video in a long time. This is just going to be a new starter of a kind of refresh for FIFA 21. I'm going to show you, it's Thursday morning, so I'm going to show you my rewards. I'm going to show you my team. I'm going to show you my tactics. I'm going to show you where I am on FIFA at the minute. What I'm kind of aiming for, what I'm doing. So just a refresh into me on FIFA 21, as I haven't been making that much content. It's been hard is because honestly I don't know what to make for you guys. I don't know. There's only so much like tactics I can do. There's only so much pack openings. They're kind of boring, aren't they, at the minute? Like, you don't get anything, so what's the point showing you when I don't get anything? I don't want to clickbait you guys and just waste your time. So if I got something, I would show you. But so far I haven't. So this is a refresh, and I do want to start making content now a lot more. I've got time off over Christmas, so I want to put some effort into you guys and just kind of interact with you more and get back into this. So I do really want to do this. I just find it hard to find a consistent way to put stuff out to you guys and make you enjoy it, because there's just a lot of stuff at the minute, isn't there? That's it's just generic, like everybody does the same things and it's hard. So yeah, but this one I just want to show you guys about my FIFA 21, where I am and whatever. So we're going to start with the pack openings. Actually, we're going to go with, I think I finished, we're going to go untradeable, because there's obviously icon SBCs and stuff out at the minute with freeze SBCs every day. So we're going to go with the untradeable to try and get some fodder if we can. Hopefully get somebody for the team, but if it's fodder, whatever. So that was Division Rivals, that was Division 1 Rank 2, so I am Division 1. I don't really play single player Division Rivals, as it's easily the sweatiest game mode I've ever played. So I do play co-op. Co-op's fun, co-op is really fun. You still get a bit of bullshit in there, but it is fun. It is. Like, Division Rivals would be so dead this year without it, so I'm glad they added that. 14 and out this weekend. I was 14 and 2. I've struggled to find the capacity to go past that this year, as it just drains you so much. Like, I don't really start my games till like Saturday midday, and then I watch the football, and on Sunday there's football and whatever. So I find it hard to just find the energy to grind out the game. So normally I just go 14 and out. But we're gonna go for the red picks now. It's a kind of sticky one. In this one, the only one I actually really want in my team is Lozano. He would be a sub anyway. Like, he wouldn't actually be in the team, but he would be a sub. Then I could be tempted to Napolitano to link with him. But yeah, Lozano's really the only usable one. Vardy's good, but he's not exactly super meta, is he? Lozano's obviously really good. Tavernier is a good card, but I actually did a player pick yesterday. I did 2, and I got Tavernier in that, so I don't. To be fair, I would take Tavernier, because on this weekend, this is 2 more, and then next weekend I'll have the last 2 cards to do the 86 plus free player pick. Probably going to be shit. The one that I actually really want out of that is, because he's in my team, is Rashford. So hopefully I can get Rashford next week, and obviously I'll let you guys know. I'm going to go into the red player picks now. Hoping for a Lozano. No. Ginter. Who's the second? And Tavernier. So yeah, I've got Tavernier twice so far. But like I said, Lozano would have been good. The rest, it'll be fodder towards next week. So there's not really that many good ones as of this week, to be fair. So yes. Also, I'm on next gen, so I am a couple of patches behind you guys that are on old gen, and I don't see why they've done it like that. That old gen is in front of new gen. Surely they should prioritise new gen, but I obviously it's EA, so it's trying to think into their minds is very difficult. So we're going to go into the packs. I think we've got 2 mega packs. We have 4 rare megas and 1 50k pack. For that, Sirigu, I'll take that from the first mega in 84. Nova fodder. So these are actually I'll do the tradable ones first and then the untradeable. I haven't been getting anything from rewards, so my coins haven't been going up, so I'm kind of stuck with what I've got at the minute. My team is very boring. The last few weeks, to be fair, I've been trying to use as many icons as I can. I've used Dalglish, who's very good again this year. I've used who else have I used? George Best. I've been trying to try them out just because they're obviously a lot more fun. Samuel Eto'o as well. Samuel Eto'o's very good. But what's fun when you're losing? There's games where you need like 5-star skill up top. I won a game last weekend. In the 94th minute, I was 3-0 down, came back to win 4-3. And the last minute goal was an elastico from Neymar, through the legs of the defence from Koundé, and struck it across goal. And with those players, I wouldn't have got that goal. So you can probably guess my team. It's the team that everybody has got on FIFA. But there's a reason. I'll tell you like who's untradeable, who's tradable, etc. And at the minute, for the prices these players are, you can't go wrong. Like, the combination of certain players is the same price as what a player was like a couple of weeks ago. So it's be stupid not to use him. Use this Skriniar. I literally pack Skriniar so much. That's good for fodder though. That's a good 50k pack for the icon pack for me. That is very good. So we've got Bonucci, De Vrij, fodder. I've also got, I think I've already got him. That's the second tradable one. That is the second tradable one I've got in my transfer list as well. I'll put these aside. I'm not going to discard players just because of obviously at the minute we've got upgrade packs, so I can chuck them into them to try and get try and graft an icon pack. I've only done one icon pack, and I'll show you what I got in that. Is this Skriniar again? No. Who's this? Dubravka. I've got him untradeable already, so that's not a good start for the untradables. Couple of bits of fodder. I'm sure he's untradeable. Yeah, he's already untradeable. Caicedo, you saw our pack there anyway. 3 more rare megas. I just want to walk out. There's one. There's a walkout. German centre back. Inform Ginter. My red pick. Ooh. That's not a bad rare mega. That's a stacked rare mega, isn't it? Look how many players there is. That is a stacked rare mega. That's very good for fodder. Very good. Bruno Fernandes, you might be like, oh my god, you're going to put Bruno Fernandes into the SBC. I've already had Bruno Fernandes untradeable once. Bruno Fernandes is very good, don't get me wrong. I really like Bruno Fernandes in this game. But he can't get in my team at the minute. And if that can bring down the price of an icon by what? He's like 90k, so an 87. I think they're about 40k. So if that can bring it down by 40k, I'm happy. Ginter as well. Kai Havertz. The man who's disappointed me this year for us so much. We've got a player picking here. Who's this going to be? Let's take him. Yeah, that's not a bad one. That is not a bad one at all. It's a bit... can I get lucky? No. So that's not bad, to be fair. Was that 2 walkouts in the same pack? So the Inform and Bruno Fernandes. Back-to-back walkouts. Brazil, centre forward. Firmino. For a second, and I actually shit myself. I thought that was a white flare. When that come up, Brazil. When it came out, I was like, "Is that a white flare?" I was like, "No." And then it went Brazil centre forward, and I was like, "Who?" The only one I could think of was Pele. Fuck, I shit myself. Fucking hell. So Firmino, another bit of fodder. Never complain of fodder. I don't normally do this. I normally just discard everybody, but because obviously we've got shit at the minute to grind for, we're gonna keep everyone. Try and bring that icon down as much as we can. We don't get 3 back-to-back walkouts, but we get a blue. Is that a CONMEBOL? So to be fair, you could actually still get someone in this because it's a CONMEBOL. You normally do. Nah, we didn't this time. We didn't this time. We'll keep that though for SBC. The murderer himself. And get rid of these. So to be fair, guys, that actually wasn't bad for fodder to get. I can probably actually do like the 87 SBC now, 86 base icon SBC for nothing, and then I've just got to obviously get the rest. So this is my team at the minute, and what what we're actually going to be working towards is what I'm going to let you know. So Nick Pope in goal. He's the most dodgiest keeper I've ever played with. He's untradeable. Why spend on a keeper when you have got someone who is as good as an OP as Nick Pope? Some games he is unbelievable. He will win you points on his own. And then some games he's absolutely terrible. I guess that's what you get with an 82. He's just not consistent. And you kind of expect that with an 82. Right back, Tavernier. Said I packed him yesterday in a player pick. We haven't used him yet. It was last night, so I haven't been able to use him yet. Use him in Foot Champs this weekend. He looks like if you play a 3-back formation, so you obviously start with a 4-back, and then your left or right back will probably be your centre back. If you've got somebody at left back who you could move into centre back, I wouldn't really say Mendy. Mendy normally goes into the midfield. And the right back for me is normally centre back, so Kyle Walker or Semedo. Wan-Bissaka obviously as well. He doesn't look like a good centre back, so he can't move into that position, but he does actually look like a good centre mid. So you could actually put him centre mid and go with an extra attacker in the midfield. So you can see these two would be my centre mids. If not, I could take him out, put somebody in, and then he could be the centre mid. We go from there, then you've got another attacker. But he looks like a really good centre mid. But he does look like a good right back. The only thing letting him down is the 72 defensive awareness. But I don't think it will actually be that much of a problem. Obviously, if he was a centre back, yes, or centre mid, so the spaces are open. But at right back, he might be out of position a bit more, but we will see. We'll have to test him out. Obviously, very good physical stats. Really good dribbling for a right back, so he won't feel stiff on the ball like Kyle Walker does. Very good passing, so he's technically better than Semedo, which is good. Shooting, obviously that is very good for a right back, and he's got very good pace. What's his work rate? It's high medium, so standard for a right back. Obviously Joe Gomez, we got him untradeable, so why are we not going to use him? We save our money and we use Joe Gomez there. 191 games. I'm not going to talk about much about Joe Gomez because he pisses me off. He pisses everyone else off when they come against him, so let's just leave him there. And this was my actually base icon. The first base icon, the only base icon that I did so far. I've had my mates get Closer, get Czech, and get who's the other one? He got Suka, and it's been bad for them. But I did one and I got Desai. So obviously one of the best centre backs in the game. He's the better version of Varane, should we say? People would use Varane in this team. He's the better version, and he's in my team all year. He's not moving. I had him last year. And he is not moving from my team. He's very good. He will be good to the end. He's end game. So the only way I would ever upgrade him probably is if I ended up getting the prime from a prime pack or something. So yeah, Desai, very good centre back. If you can afford him to pick him up, I would 100% do that because he's the best centre back I've used this game. I would like the partnership of him and Varane. I've seen everybody get Varane untradeable. My mates have packed Varane untradeable about 5 times each. I'm yet to get him, but as soon as I do, he will be in there. So one day we will have Varane untradeable, hopefully. I'm yet to do the 85 pluses. I'm yet to do the 83 25 pack, so hopefully we can get something in there. I do want to save that for Team of the Year, though. I've never packed a Team of the Year, and as soon as I saw those packs, I was like, that is the best chance to get Team of the Year. So I'm going to save them for that. I'm not going to go out my way to bust my balls to sweat them as early as I can. Obviously, that's content, but I need to think about improving my team. So yeah, that's on the back burner for now. We got Verlin Mendy untradeable again. This is the sweatiest defence you can get, which was obviously at one time Walker or Gomez. Mendy, I did have Varane and Gomez, and the only one not untradeable was Varane. So it was the generic complete sweaty meta defence. But it's kind of switched up a bit now with Tavernier and Desai. So it's not as bad, but it's 50% there with these three. It's 50% there. We've got Marquinhos, who I've only used on co-op, so I can't judge him because obviously the players move differently and they pull out a position differently and whatever. But he seemed very good. He seemed to be a lot more attacking for some reason. I've got him on like stay back, and he's medium high in a CDM in a 4-4-2 and 4-1-2-1-2, 3-5-2. But he actually seems to get forward a lot. I don't know why, but he's not very good going forward, as you can see by his shooting stats. Passing stats are very good, so when you see someone making a run, he can ping that pass and you'll find them 90% of the time. Dribbling is decent. He's obviously not going to feel like Messi, but if you get in a bit of a sticky situation in the midfield, he can kind of get you out. Defending speaks for itself. His defending is very good. He's physical as well. I wish he had a bit more strength and aggression and stamina, because obviously this one is a centre mid, so he's going to be your Kante role. And he can get a bit tired, but it's not that much of an issue. If you really need to, you can sub him off or whatever. You can move him to centre back. Well, look at this now. Actually, I didn't even think of this myself. I've literally thought of this on the spot. In my 3-5-2, where he would be the centre mid, with him. Now with this, I could actually put Mendy left mid, Tavernier right mid, centre mid. Nah. Oh yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah, let's start that again. See, this is raw. This is uncut footage. This is raw. We need to see it. We need to see these mistakes. Everybody makes them. 3-5-2. Centre back. Centre back. Centre back. Left mid. Centre mid. Right mid. Left mid. No, he'd be striker now. Yeah, he'd be striker. Cam. Striker and striker. Yeah. So that I'll show you at the end. Actually, make it a bit easier. But yeah, that's a good little team, to be fair. Bought Rashford yesterday. As soon as I packed him, I did have the left mid Rashford, but I had Kyle Walker, so obviously he had better chemistry. But with that, he would go to 4. So we needed the centre mid, or the striker, obviously version. So we've got him now. He's better, obviously better in stats, and he gets better chemistry. So he's going to be a better player than the left mid was there. But he predominantly plays either left mid in a 4-4-2. He plays up front in a 4-1-2-1-2, and he normally plays up front in a 3-5-2. Mbappe obviously plays up front. You see a lot of pros use him on the wing. If I had the money, I would play him on the wing. So I had a striker who's as good as him up top, but I don't. So Mbappe is up front for me. He did play on the wing last weekend because I didn't use Rashford and whatever, but he got 8 goals and 8 assists in 14 games from the left mid, and to me that's not actually too bad. We've got Neymar, who for me is the best player on the game, and you can't knock Neymar. He's just sensational. 21 goals and 14 assists from Cam in 23 games, so 35 goal contributions in 23 is never a bad look. Renato, bought and sold him a few times, but I'll just keep going back because he's just so good. One day I do want to upgrade to his Europa League card. They have got Ajax in the next round, which is a bit of a sketchy game, so don't know how that's going to go, but if he gets an 86 card, it's over for everybody. If you come against that Europa League card, that button on your Xbox and PlayStation, press it, turn it off, go. You ain't doing shit against that card. What a player. This 82 is unbelievable. That 80, when he gets that 86, that card's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And we have got, I said Neymar was the best player on the game, but no, I lied. This man is the best player on the game. Gelson Martins, 1,900 coins. Bought him right at the start of the game. 196 games, 27 goals, 87 assists. Easily the best player on the game. He links like to the League 1 players, gets the link to Sanchez. In my opinion, there has never been a card that is 1,900 coins and as good as Gelson Martins. 5-star skill, he's rapid, he's got good stamina. He's the best. Without spending money, he's the best right mid in a 3-5-2. He is the best right mid in a 4-4-2. That is anywhere near 2,000 coins. I can't, unless you've got the money to have an Mbappe right mid, don't see who's better. He has everything you need. You don't need to spend money on your right and left mids. Obviously, if you're going for 30 potentially you would, because his finishing can let him down at some times, but it is not actually that bad. He's the outlet. He's the player that you need, the 5-star skills to get you out of tricky situations. I fucking love this guy. If he ever gets a special card, I'm paying anything. I am paying anything to get it. So hopefully one day Gelson can step up to the heights and join these guys. On the bench, we've got Felix. He's been starting for me the last few weeks. He's very good. Those stats are a bit padded because I was doing the Beckham challenges and he was the La Liga player that I used him with. But he didn't have extortionate goals to games. It was about level, so it was about 20 games, 20 goals. He is what he is with them stats. If you can do him, because for La Liga, for Portugal, he links to Renato, links to Ronaldo. I think going forward, this guy, at the minute, he's an unbelievable striker. But when defenders start catching up and they start getting stupid pace, you get all these stupid promo cards, and like centre backs are getting 90 pace and whatever. He will start dying down as a striker just because he can't run in behind, and then you move him to Cam, and then you've got an unbelievable Cam. Like, So he's kind of future proofed, basically moving him down in positions. He also plays very well in a centre mid in a 4-1-2-1-2 on the get forward instruction. Got Rodrigo, who I haven't bought on much, so I haven't really tested him yet. I've had him for quite a while, but I've never really bought him on because this guy's normally the man that I'll bring on. Van Bergen, as you can see, he's just raw pace. He's just raw pace, and he's very good. When you bring him on, he's unbelievable. Koundé, I've used him a couple of times, 8 times, and that was when he was an 82. So I haven't actually used him as an 84 yet, but when you play against him, he's OP, so I presume this one's going to be good. Just untradeable. Dembele, just if I want another option. Mukiele is always going to be there. I did play with a team when I could get him in because of Desai now, but he never really got there. Alisson Jr. I do not like at all, so he's probably SBC fodder. And I've got me some nice fodder now for the 86 Icon SBC. We've got Stegen, Suarez, Fernandes, Firmino. So we've got a few 85s. So potentially we could get that done for maybe nothing really now because we've got a couple of links. Yeah, I've yet to use his Beckham. So I don't really expect great things from this Beckham at all. So what else have I got to show you now then? Don't think there's anything in the transfer list that's exciting anyway. What else we got to show you? Show you my tactics now. Show you my tactics. So, wrong one. What we're going to do is I'm going to show you in order of what I play really. Not just from ultra defensive, defensive, attacking, ultra attacking. We're going to show you what I do. So obviously I don't use balanced at all. We go 4-4-2. This is the more defensive of the 4-4-2. I've got 2 4-4-2s. This is the more of the defensive one. So we've got balanced 5-5-5-5-2-2. Pretty standard, and that's how it lines up in game. So obviously you've got your pacey wingers. You've got your holding centre mid, who is Marquinhos, your Kante, your Zakaria, and then you've got your box-to-box Sanchez, who can do both. Bruno Fernandes works unbelievable in that role. I packed Bruno Fernandes and Troy again a couple of weeks ago, and he excels in that role, especially if you've got the Champions League or the Player of the Month. What a card in that position! What a card! See Neymar on the left for when he can go back on his left foot, and Mbappe on the right to shoot across goal. The instructions, we've got stay back while attacking, conservative, interceptions, exactly the same of all fullbacks, left and right mid, come back on defence, cut inside, get in behind, get into the box, exactly the same on both. Centre mids, we have stay back while attacking on the one, cover centre, and then balanced on the other one. Strikers, what I like to do in striker, I like to have like a link player who's technically a cam, Neymar, Felix, and then a raw pace striker, which was Mbappe, obviously the Eto'o as well. Stay central, get in behind on your pacey actual number 9, and then your number 10, stay central, and that is it. He kind of acts like a link-up player. Then he'll pull back to the cam. You don't want false 9, so he's always doing it because you do want him to make runs in behind. But this is the best link. I want to say hybrid. I don't know if that's the right word, but the best hybrid of this that position. Then we've got the more attacking 4-4-2. We have balanced again. No drop back. We never use drop back. We are not drop back on this channel. We never will be. Width 7. Bit more wide, bit more expansive to pull players out of position. We've got depth. We've got 5 again. Balanced. We have width at 7. Yeah, 7. I don't know. I can count it. Got width at 7 again. Players in the box. We've got 5, 2, and 2. Couple of different instructions on this one. We have same on your defenders, stay back while attacking, conservative interceptions on your fullbacks, and then we have stay forward on your right mid, cut inside, get into the box. Same on your centre mid, so stay back and cover centre on the one, and balanced on the other with cover centre. Left mid, we've got stay forward, cut inside, and get into the box. So the difference in this one, your left and right mid are now staying forward. So it's more of a 4-2-2 or a 4-2-4, but their starting position is better. So that's where it kind of comes into play. When you're dominating games, you want these to be forward. You've always got an option. And then we have nothing on your strikers. Because of these staying forward, these link a lot more. So they make better runs because they're more forward anyway. they're not dropping back. And then we go 4-1-2-1-2. This is good if you have very fast defenders and you just want to score goals. If you're losing, but I actually used this from the start last weekend, and my first 2 games I won 6-2. You will get caught. Obviously, you've got 10 depth and you've got 4-1-2-1-2, so you've got a lack of cover on the wing. Also with the instructions that you'll see on the fullbacks. So on this one we have balanced. We have 5 depth, 5 width. Sorry, then we have 10 depth. This is kind of broken. It doesn't feel as open as you would think for 10 depth. And I've seen people say it actually plays like offside trap automatically and stuff. So I have seen instances of that, not much, but I have seen occasions where it has happened. You're in the face of the opponent all the time, so it's like you're using pressure on heavy touch or constant pressure, but you're actually not. So your stamina isn't getting as drained as much as if you would use it. Balanced 5, 6, 2 and 2. So that's how it would set up in game. Obviously your CDM is your main holding role player. Sanchez is the box to box on the left. Gelson Martins is the outlet. Who else? What players have I used there? You could use like a Mahrez. I've used George Best there. Bruno Fernandes is very good there. Felix is very good in that role. So those kind of players. So not that good defensively, but you just want them to get forward. So Martins has obviously got the 5-star skill and the pace to break the line. Neymar at cam, Rashford and Mbappe up front. And the instructions: join the attack, conservative interceptions and overlap. I did say it was attacking. Same on your fullbacks. You will score a lot of goals using this. Seriously, you think in the attack you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players in the attack. So you've got options everywhere. Centre, defensive mid. We have balanced defence. Stay back while attacking and cover centre. Right centre mid, get forward and cover centre. Left centre mid, standard cover centre. Cam, stay forward, get into the box for cross. Strikers, stay central, getting behind, stay forward. Could actually switch them, to be fair, in game. They're the wrong side because I obviously just bought Rashford. Let's go 3-5-2. Balance. This is, you need to be, depending on how you want to play the 3-5-2. You can obviously play this really aggressive and go higher depth, higher width. But I like to play it standard, so it's a standard 3-5-2 and players kind of stick in their positions, but it's like the 4-1-2-1-2 when your fullbacks overlap. You've got like 7 players in the attacking phase, so it's very good. You need fast defenders. You can't get away with your Hummels at the centre-back in this. You need your fast defenders. Obviously in this I would have Marquinhos, 80 pace, Gomez and Desailly all over 80. So we've got balanced 5, 5, balanced 5, 6, 2 and 2. That's how it would set up in game. Well, it wouldn't actually, because as I just told you, I've just thought of this on the spot. So we would go as, if it lets me, how is this still broken, FIFA 21? So now I would go with this defence, all over 80 pace, like I said. Tavernier as a kind of box to box. Sanchez as your defensive. Mendy as your winger. Martin as your winger, Neymar, Cam, and the same strikers as the 4-1-2-1-2. So it's very similar to the 4-1-2-1-2. It just has different characteristics. So when you'll get caught out in the 4-1-2-1-2 because your fullbacks are joining the attack, you have like 1 extra defence, because they would join the attack and you would be left with 2. You now have 3. So it kind of balances itself out. It's very similar. If in game, it obviously doesn't look similar. But in game, when you're playing it with these instructions, it is very similar. But it is better defensively than the 4-1-2-1-2. But the 4-1-2-1-2 is better attacking wise. So on these centre backs, you just stay back while attacking and cover centre. Stay back while attacking and cover centre. Come back on defence, getting behind. Come back in defence, getting behind. Get into the box for cross. You could also have that on stay forward, depending on how attacking you want it. But I have that, so it comes a bit deeper. Stay central. And stay central, getting behind and stay forward on your ultimate number 9, which is obviously Mbappe is the better version of Rashford. But yeah, guys, you saw the tactics, you saw the team, you saw the pack opening, just to get me back into it with you guys and see where I am. Just a quick show of the coins. We have 610,000 coins, 251 wins and 92 losses. It's not too bad, to be fair. But I do want to start smashing it for you guys. And put you where I can. Tactics, videos. You can see I've got another. So I don't even know how much tomato goes for. Let's put him up for like 7k. I have no idea how much it goes for, but yeah. So that's just to get us back together, guys, and see where I am. But I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's gonna be a very long video. It's about half an hour. So if you want to stick around, if you want to skip to the tactics, you want to skip to the packs, whatever, you can do it. I don't mind. But thank you for watching, guys. Like I said, I will be back over Christmas for you guys, getting new content. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of content. We've got freeze, potentially Team of the Year in January as well. So yeah, just to thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.